Right, welcome back everybody. Today I'd like to do a sort of guide to epic raids and familiars because a lot of people have been asking me, could you do like a guide for newer players or even players who have played this game for a while but haven't been really doing epic raids? So this guide will explain you exactly what is epic raids, why it is so important to do epic raids, what you will be able to get from the epic raid shops, what are bonus characters and why do you have to choose them, what kind of drops you are getting from epic raids, what familiars are, what abilities to choose for a familiar, and what my personal favorite familiar is. So let's get right into this. Now, at the moment, the epic raid which is up is the rerun epic raid Jidanbo. And as you can see, we only have 13 days left. Now, today is power only. That means you can only use characters with the power only sign and power only attribute. So that is at the moment what is up. Now, Epic Raid comes usually every 30 days. So you have 1 month the normal Epic Raid, which is on now for the Jidanbo, and then usually the other after the month after that will be awakened. So in this case, it would be Jidanbo awakened. Now this time it is a bit different. This time Jidanbo normal will be for the next 13 days, and then after 13 days we will get the awakened. So they've done two in 1 month, which they haven't done normally like that. So take this into consideration if you're trying to farm Epic Raid and you're trying to get enough coins to buy everything from the shop, which is one of the goals from Epic Raid, to buy everything that is there to have in the shop. Then you have to do it within this month. And yeah, that is basically, Epic Raid is basically a huge boss fight where you like choose between a very hard difficulty or ultimate difficulty. And let's just join for the showcase a room. Now there aren't any rooms now. Yes, let's go. Oh, yeah, that's where you also will have like mod rooms like this. They will say like full Ichigo, and a lot of them are already full. So let's see if we can join any at all. Okay, we can't really join a room at the moment, and I can't be bothered. Ah, we're lucky. We're lucky. No, let's change the character up because he's saying Ichigo only. So let's supposedly say we're joining this. We're just doing a ×1 run now. If you're joining Epic Raid, it will usually look like this. There is a full lobby of characters. Ideally, everyone's listening to the room message and chooses the character which is up there. So please don't be that guy who reads bonus only and comes with no bonus unit. I'm gonna explain in a second what bonus units are. But yeah, then you basically have like a big boss fight, which is in this case Jidanbo, and then everyone just fights him. Beware, you can die and you can resurrect. However, it is limited to I think 3 or 4 times. So try not to die and try to dodge his attacks and read the patterns. That way, you will be able to beat this boss fairly easy, especially if everyone's using good build characters, like in our case. So let's get the soul bomb out there. And he's dead already. So that was a very easy run. Like, I mean, everyone's using full Getsu. Ichigo, 5th anniversary Ichigo, sorry. And that was a very easy run. So we beat the boss, and the next point is um, what are the drops from Epic Raid? Right, you get in obviously droplets. In this case, for technique, you get in pots, and you get in these Jidanbo coins, which you will need later on to upgrade your familiar, where I'm gonna come to in a moment, and obviously get coins. These coins are crucial for the shop. Now, Epic Raid is actually better than for farming pots than doing normal co-op inheritance zone, because if everyone in a lobby is, let's say, 6 people in a lobby and everyone's using a bonus unit, you're getting per run 50 to 60 pots. And if you farm for droplets, if everyone's using a droplet bonus character, then you're getting a lot of droplets. So bear in mind, Epic Raid is definitely the best way of farming pots and droplets, apart from if you have times two droplet or pots um, in co-op, then obviously go back there and do that. But as for general rule of thumb, Epic Raid's definitely the better choice. Right, the next thing what I'm going to talk about is the Epic Raid shop. Why it is so important to farm the Epic Raid shop. Now, in my case, I already bought almost everything in the shop, but let's go back to another shop where I haven't bought everything yet. Um, yeah, if we have one of those. I think I haven't done that one. Nope, I've done that one too. I haven't done a Menos. Yes, yes, Menos. Okay, so what you see here is usually the stuff you get from Epic Raids, yeah? And don't bother ever buying these spirit these ones here. These are, you don't need to spend your coins in buying these, because you will get these at the end of doing times 5 runs. So if you join general rooms and you just bring your bonus units, then you will get plenty of coins and plenty of these. So don't waste your coins for these spirits here to upgrade your familiars. What you want to be spending your coins on is essence scrolls, large scrolls. These you will always get these from Epic Raid, and spend them on these gold scrolls if you need them. You can get summon tickets, power hearts, and you can exchange your coins for the other unawakened version of the shop. For example, here for the normal Manos Grande. And yeah, that way you can like switch over to that shop if you haven't bought everything. You can get Brave Soul tickets, you get droplets, and if I find one, I think Yorichi, I haven't done Yorichi. Yes, Yorichi, I haven't done her. You can also get Spirit Orbs. Yeah, you get a lot of Spirit Orbs of it, editing brushes, pots, and you get also super pots, but I guess in this one they weren't there. However, that is why I'm saying, and obviously you can get on the Awaken shop a 5-star summons ticket, so definitely, definitely, definitely worth farming Epic Raids and buying everything there is every time in the shop. Trust me, you will be thanking me, especially if you're working on transcending characters and stuff. These essence scrolls come hard by at times, and large scrolls, even though you can farm them weekly, but only times 10. Definitely useful. Yeah, that way you can stack up on materials and stuff. And by the way, Epic Raids is one of the best ways of farming gold coins. You see this, you get 500 gold coins for 100 coins. If you do, like, let's say a session with a few people doing over and over times 5 runs, you will be ending up with like 10 or 20,000 of these Epic Raid coins, which you can then exchange for gold coins. And in case you were asking yourself, why do people always have like high numbers of gold? Like I've got 500,000, I've had way more. Mostly it is from Epic Raids. They like buy everything in the shop, and then all the spare coins, or like the farm extra coins in order to exchange them for gold coins. You will be getting a lot of gold of this. So if you're looking for gold, Epic Raid is the way to go. Now the next thing is bonus units. Don't be that person who joins a room where it says bonus units only to join without the bonus unit. I mean, if you don't have it, then don't join those rooms. Like join other rooms or create an own room and say, please join with bonus or something like that. Yeah, how do you know what units are bonus units? If you press on the on the quest itself, there will be like a little person icon here, people's icon here with an arrow up, which which shows you what are the bonus characters. So bonus characters are divided into two. So you have one that damage times 2 and medals plus 50%, which are these characters. And then you have damage times 1.5 and medals plus 25%. If you have either of them, it's good. If you have times 2, it's obviously better. But yeah, these bonus units switch around every time with epic raid. So if it's a new epic raid coming, there will be obviously new bonus units. So bear that in mind if there is any current banner up there and you're just summoning for bonus units, which I wouldn't really recommend. Um, yeah, just bear that in mind. There will be also sometimes rooms where people say pot only or droplet character bonus only. That means basically you're choosing, like, if it's a pot room, choose like if it's Mind, Keyskay, or any other pot unit like here Lisa, in order to farm more pots or droplets, depending on what the room message is. So yeah, those are the bonus units. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is familiars. In case you're asking yourself, what are familiars? Those are these little guys. You see this little mini Toshiro right here? That is a familiar. You get these from the exchange shop, from Epic Raids, and you will find them in your inventory. Head over to characters and then familiars, where you will have like your own section for your familiars. The ones which are like shiny and stuff and which have a badge on top are maxed out and are on the max level. And these familiars will give you a good little boost in terms of attack, damage, or whatever you choose for an ability. And which ability to choose, I'm going to go in a second in. But yeah, those are the familiars. And these spirit coins, let's just head over to Jidambo because he's up at the moment. I just bought him yesterday. I think once one of these little familiars costs 200 coins and you can buy them times one. Then you go into the familiar. They have their own little soul tree. And here you see it's similar to the normal character soul tree. However, you upgrade this with these little spirits. And as I said, don't ever buy them because see this, I've got 3,000 almost. I just got them through casually doing a few runs, and that's more than enough probably for the whole tree. If I need more, I just wait for the same color to return and go ahead and upgrade it to the max. So it's the same thing as with the character ascension. You just choose them. Unfortunately, which is one thing I think Caleb should be changing, there isn't a button here to just upgrade everything, which is kind of annoying. So you have to go into it all the time. Like you see, this color hasn't been up yet, and here I can. Yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Like it isn't a rocket science or something. All you have to do is upgrade each of these little attributes, and once you hit max, you will be needing these spirit soul thingies. I don't know what they're called. These you get them also from the shop, and that way you can upgrade them to the max. Now let's go to a unit which is max upgraded. Like my Toshiro. He is my personal best familiar. Why? Because I've got him at damage inflicted at full stamina plus 10%, which is the best ability which you should choose. Ideally, you want to have that at both slots, but on the second one, I can't get it to roll. I don't know why. I've done like 1,000 rolls at least, and I'm not getting time plus 10%, but I'm gonna try again once the same familiar reruns. So that is basically the ability you want to be choosing. And yeah, that is probably the best familiar in the game right now because of his innate skill, which is Berserker plus 20%, which is actually useful skill. Like most of the other ones have like attract resistance and cone attract resistance plus 20%, or here knockback resistance. And what does he use? Destructible object damage plus 10. Like these are not really useful skills. C counter shields, stuff like that. So yeah, basically you get the gist of it. Like all of these are really rubbish in terms of their innate skill, but this Toshiro has been the best one since. So if you have him, good for you. If you don't have him, wait for the rerun. Probably will be coming next year or maybe at the end of the year again. So look out for that. And yeah, that is basically the ability you should be choosing for these is definitely damage inflicted at full stamina, because that will add up. Let's say you have a unit on T20 max transcended, you have his T20 skill, damage inflicted at full stamina 20%, and then you have already, let's say, built-in stamina at damage inflicted at full stamina, which is 40% or 45%, depending on what character it is. Plus, you have a familiar with plus 20%, which is already plus 60% then in total. And let's just say you're going really hard. Let's just say you're one of those guys or those dudes who puts his link slot units with damage inflicted at full stamina on it, and you can go up to 100%, 120%. If you have like recovery as well in there, you will be doing crazy damage depending on which character you're using. So if you're using that setup and that build with like a Retsu or 6th anniversary eyes, and you will be destroyed rooms, like definitely destroying rooms. You just have to make sure you stay at full stamina, but that works out for 6th anniversary eyes and because of his drain. Or on Retsu, it works out very good because of her ability to regenerate. So yeah, definitely go for that skill. And that concludes the video today, guys. So I hope you could take some good informations from this. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think. And if this was helpful to you, leave a like. And also do consider subscribing to my channel, as subscribing is free. And if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe. And that will also be a boost for me and will encourage me to further make videos. If I see people are liking my content, obviously I'm going to start making more videos. So yeah, thanks again for joining and see you next time.